Hello, 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 everybody. Hi, everybody. It's been a while since I've been on live. I wanted to come on and just give a brief word of encouragement. So if you see me live, join in, let me know that you are here. This is not a scheduled live, so I know a few people are going to be upset because they missed it. But if you join in, let me know that you are here. Hello, Miss Tammy. How are you? How are you? How are you? I am here to just give a quick word of encouragement on this beautiful Wednesday evening. On this beautiful Wednesday evening. Listen, guys, if you're joining in, just let me know that you're here. I'm super excited. I haven't been on live in a while, and I wanted to come on and say, hey, everybody, how y'all doing? How's everybody doing? How's it? Hey, Erica, how are you? It says Facebook user, so I don't know who that is, but hey, Nisi, how are you? Hello, hello, my sister. So, how's everybody doing? I just wanted to come on and give a word to my chosen people, to the people that have been chosen. We know that many are called, but few are chosen. So I wanted to come on. If you know you are that chosen person, this message will be for you on this evening. I'm going to be very quick, but I wanted to come on and encourage my chosen people on today. I wanted to come on and then encourage my chosen people on today. Erica, I am well. I cannot complain, but I wanted to come on. I haven't been on. I haven't done a live. If anybody knows, for the last 2 years, I have been live in the month of May. 2 years ago, I did the 31 days of read for 31 days. Last year, I did push with the letter P every day. The P represented something different for the first 15 days of May. So yes, I'm kind of chilling right now. God is downloading some new things in me. That's right, Nisi, you are the chosen one. So I wanted to come on and I wanted to just encourage my chosen people on today, because we know that many are called, but few are chosen. And I know sometimes the chosen ones get a little discouraged and they get feel like their back is up against the wall, and you may feel that at times you have given your all, you have done everything that you thought was right, and all hell is breaking loose around you. Those are for the chosen people. So I wanted to come on today to remind you that you have been chosen for such a time as this, and this is the wrong season to throw in the towel. We are almost mid-year into the new year. I mean, into this year. June would make us 6 months into the new year, and before you know it, we'll be saying Happy New Year again. So I just wanted to come on and I wanted to encourage my chosen people that you were chosen for this. Stop asking why me, why me, why me. God is saying, why not you? I needed somebody that will carry the weight correctly, though it may look hard, though you may not understand it, but you will carry it correctly so you can help save somebody else. I want you to remember that what you may be going through right now is not for you, but you may have to help somebody later. You may have to, not even may, I'm going to correct the word may, you will have to help somebody later. You will meet somebody later on with the same story as you, but you have already went through it because you went through it for them so you can save them. So if you are a chosen person, if you have been handpicked by God, then you are going to have to go through what you are going through so you can help the next person. I said this in a conference I was in over the weekend. You cannot pick and choose who you're going to help when you are chosen by God. You cannot pick and choose. I, Jabrina, cannot pick and choose who I'm going to empower, who I'm going to inspire, who I am going to lead, who God will have me connect with. It is bigger than my feelings. It is bigger than my choice. So I don't have a choice with who I deal with when it comes to the calling on my life. If I say that I am big on sisterhood, then it is my duty to make sure no matter what, I support my sister. I impart in my sister. I encourage my sister, whoever my sister is, whether it was a former, I don't even want to say enemy because I don't, really deal with that word, but somebody that I didn't see eye to eye with at that moment of my life. But I just want to remind somebody the assignment is bigger than you. It is bigger than your feelings. It is bigger than what you think. It is to build God's kingdom. So to my chosen people, to the chosen people, to the chosen people, you can't pick and choose who you want to deal with when there's a calling on your life. You have to know that God has assigned you to that assignment. So I just wanted to come on to let you know that you are chosen. You are chosen. To my chosen people, to my chosen people. Um, absolutely. And you know what? It's so funny, you guys, because I can't really see who's commenting. So you guys see who's commenting. It says Facebook user. So I really don't know who the Facebook user is, but I appreciate you guys for joining in on this evening. Again, I am talking to my chosen people. Again, you don't pick and choose who you want to deal with when you have an assignment on your life. You do what God has called you to do to build his kingdom. So, to my chosen people, I just wanted to come on and I wanted to encourage you, to remind you that you have to keep going, that somebody is attached to you. They're attached to your assignment, they are attached to your calling. And for the ones that are sitting on their calling, you have to get up, you have to move, you have to do what God is asking you to do. You hear the voice from him. You hear him saying, it is time for you to birth that baby. It is time for you to do the things that I've asked you to do. Because again, it is not for you. It is for the person that he has waiting for you. It is for the person that he has waiting for you. Absolutely. Many are called, but few are chosen. So to my chosen people on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon, I am only here to remind you that you are chosen. The Bible has declared and decreed that, but you have to make sure that you are doing the right thing. You have to make sure that you are building God's kingdom. You have to make sure that God has chosen you, but it's not up to you to choose who you deal with. It is up to God for that. So he may have you have to deal with people that you say, I would never deal with them. I'm not. You might have to deal with those people because you're chosen. You have the calling on your life. So I'm just here to encourage my chosen people on today to keep going, to keep thriving, to keep pushing, because you are building God's kingdom. It is nothing about you. It is nothing about myself, but it is for the calling and the kingdom of God. So I just wanted to come on and I wanted to leave you with that word on this evening, to ask yourself, have I been called to this? Have I been handpicked and chosen for this? And if the answer is yes, then that means that you have to do what God is calling you to do. You have to come out from the back and you have to make your way to the front, because there is somebody that's waiting for you to step in your right place. It is somebody that's waiting for you to get to where you need to get to. So I just wanted to come on and I wanted to encourage my chosen people, because sometimes it gets a little hard. Sometimes you may get weary in doing well, but God has chosen you for such a time as this. God has given you, I wrote a status in my She Connects group on today, that God has given you your Dora the Explorer book bag. And though it is not a physical book bag that he's giving you, but he has equipped you with everything you need to make the right choices, to make the necessary adjustments, to do what you need to do. So when Dora the Explorer will go on and explore her day, when there was things that she needed, she reached back in her book bag and she pulled out what she needed. When she needed a new direction, she pulled out the map. When she needed certain tools to get across certain things, she pulled out those things, whether it was a rope or whether it was a stick. She had what she needed. Many of us have what we need. We just forgot to put our book bag on for the day. We forgot to put on the full armor of God for the day. So I'm here to remind you, you have been equipped with everything you need to get to your next destination. You just got to go back and you just got to get your book bag out and you have to say, you know what? I remember when I went through this. This is what I learned. I remember when I had this. This is what I needed. So everything you need, God has already equipped you with it. And if there is anything else you need in this journey of life, he will make sure he aligns you with the correct people to get to your next destination. But first, you got to start moving. So, to my chosen people, this is not the time to give up. This is not the time to throw in the towel, but this is the time to push forward and move forward, because there is somebody waiting for you to get to their place while you're getting to your place. So again, I just wanted to come on and I wanted to speak to the chosen people on today, as coming into your own said, many are called, but few are chosen. So to my chosen people on today, you know who you are, because most time when you're chosen, you go through hell and high water. You got to try to figure out some things. You got to be humble in some of the craziest situations. But I'm just here to remind you on today to keep pushing, to keep going, to keep thriving, because you were chosen for such a time as this. This is your season. This is your season to keep. Thank you, Pastor Monique. This is your season. Listen, I'll be with Pastor Monique very soon in this month. Make sure you grab your tickets. Go to her page. Make sure you grab your tickets. I will be there. I'll be her mistress of ceremony for the event. Pastor Monique, drop your link in the comments. So if anybody wants to join us, they can buy a ticket. But I wanted to just come on today and remind my chosen people to keep going. Keep going, keep thriving, keep pushing, keep moving forward. You can't go back. There's a song that my pastor sings, Pastor Brenda Color, says, I can't go back to the things I used to do. I can't go back. There's nothing back there for me. So if I have to move forward, I have to move forward with grace. I have to move forward with humbleness. I have to move forward with meekness. I have to move forward in love. But one thing I know, I have to move forward because I was chosen for the assignment that's on my life. I was chosen for this thing. And the assignment is bigger than my feelings. The assignment is bigger than me. And I have to do what God has called me to do. So, my chosen people, keep moving forward, keep thriving, keep pushing. I love each and every one of you. Nisi, I love you, girl. Continue to move forward. You have grown so much in the last year, and God is pleased with your new way, with the things that you are doing in this season. So continue to trust God in this season. Continue to know that you were chosen for such a time as this. I love each and every one of you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And that's it. I will be doing a few things. If you have not been on my page lately, I dropped my itinerary these next few months. I'm super excited. God is opening up doors for me. The Bible let us know that our gift will make room for us. And I am so humble that God is opening up doors for me to walk in. I'm grateful, you guys. I'm grateful for each and every one of you that have reached out to me to be a part of your platform. So if you are in the area from Orlando all the way down to this beautiful Fort Lauderdale and Hollywood area, I will actually be giving a word this Sunday at a church. They reached out to me to give word for Mother's Day. So this will be something new for me on that type of platform. So I'm grateful for what God is doing. And I will be with Pastor Monique on her platform. I will be with Sarita Brantley on her platform. I will be with the Shanice Roya in Orlando on her platform. So I'm just grateful. I was just with my cousin, Prophetess Marie, giving words of encouragement. And y'all, I gave a word, sisterhood is dope. And I left the ladies with sisters from the Bible, how sisterhood started from the Bible, because I believe that. I believe that. I believe that. So I'm grateful. I'm definitely grateful for what's getting ready to take place. But I wanted to remind many of you, many of my chosen people, many of my chosen people, many are called, many of us are called, but few of us are chosen. And for my chosen people that's working in the kingdom of God, continue to push forward no matter what goes on, No matter what happens, remember it's bigger than you. Remember it's bigger than your feelings. The assignment is not about you, but it's about who God will have you touch. He put that on you for a reason. And while I'm talking to you, I'm talking to me, y'all. I promise y'all that I'm not giving y'all something that didn't hit me first. They say the word has to hit the word carrier first. So I am here because I felt that thing for myself. And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this with humbleness and meekness, but I mean this because I heard this a while back. Um, yeah, some of y'all are going to have to stop eating off of everybody's plate because that's how you get food poison. And I'm not talking about natural food. So some of y'all are going to have to be very mindful of the connections that you make because you're wondering why you're being pulled left and right because you're eating off of too many people's plates. Right. But to my chosen people, back on that, we're going to get back on track. To my chosen people, you guys keep pushing forward, keep moving, keep thriving. This is your season. This is all of our season. This is the year of manifestation. Right, prophetess and pastor. I heard that a while ago. I was watching things on social media and I was looking at people's business and organization, and they're wondering why they're stuck and stagnated and confused. It's because they're eating off of too many people's plate. And don't get me wrong, you want to connect with people to push you to your next place. But when you're eating, my mom taught us that we don't eat from everybody. In the same way that goes in the natural, it also goes in the spirit. You can't eat from everybody because then now you're wondering why your stomach is hurting. Now you're wondering why your business has stopped or your ideas are not moving forward anymore. It's because you have allowed too many people to feed you, and now you don't know how to digest what's right here. You stuck. It's the hard pill to swallow. So I just wanted to add that in there. But yes, this is the year of manifestation. And I believe that. I believe that wholeheartedly that we are manifesting things. But besides manifesting those things, we have to do the work behind those things. I can bring it to the forefront, but if I don't work the gift God gave me, it will still be sitting right there next year. So if there is anything that you are sitting on, make sure you do the work God is giving you to do. To my chosen people now, I'm talking to the chosen people. Many are called, but few are chosen. So if you know that you have been chosen, if you know that your baby is leaping, that idea is running rapid in your head, and it's like, what do I do next? And it's time for you to connect with the correct people so you can get to your next destination, because each of us have to connect with the right people so we can get to our next destination. But I want to remind you, you're chosen. So the chosen people will have to work the gift God gave them, but they also are going to have to remember that it is not about you. It is not about your feelings, but it is about the assignment to build the kingdom of God. So I love y'all. I love you guys. I love you. I know Nisi, right. That part right there. But I just wanted to come on. I know I haven't been live in a while, so I just wanted to come on and share a quick nugget. Right. If you're chosen, stand up. Stand up. Walk in authority. Walk with confidence. Walk knowing that I've been chosen for this thing. I may not understand it all the time. I may not like it all the time. I'm speaking for me, not for everybody, because I don't understand it all the time. I may not like it all the time because I have to do things that I'd be like, really, God? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. But because I'm chosen and because my assignment is bigger than my feelings and my assignment is much bigger than Jabrina, then I have to do what God has called me to do. And everybody is not going to understand your assignment. Everybody's not going to understand it. You're going to have people that will talk you out of or try to talk you out of your assignment. They will have you either abort your baby because you haven't given birth to it yet, or they will have you leave your baby at the fire station because they don't understand why you had the baby in the first place. It is not for them to understand. It is between you and God and the people he will have you connect with, so then they will understand. It may be a total stranger that gets you to your next place, because God has assigned that angel to you, because that's who you need. That is who you need to connect with. So I just wanted to come on and share that with you guys, and I hope that somebody got something out of this message. But I just wanted to come on and let you guys know that I love each and every one of you, and I pray that God continues to move you forward, to move you to where you need to be, and move you with the confidence that you need to make it. It's not always easy, but I promise you it's worth it. If you just take a leap of faith, and if you do the one thing he has called you to do, you could tell your people that's watching, do not despise small beginnings, because I promise y'all it's going to get bigger later. So I love y'all. I love you guys. I love you. Listen, I don't know which Facebook user that is, but yeah, we'll see what God does. We'll see what God does. We'll see what God does. Right, I'll read that messages I just got inbox. But yeah, but God is doing a new thing, and I'm trusting him in it. I'm not running from it. I promise you I'm not. I just sit in a humble place with it. A lot of times I'll have a message and I just wait for God to release me to say it. And two of the things that I said today, I've been riding with it for quite some time. God has already given me some nuggets and insight for Sunday. But it's not about me, y'all. I promise y'all. Believe me, it's not about Jarena. It's about, oh, that's Shakia. Okay, I don't know why my sister name not coming up. I don't know why my sister name not coming up. Shakia, I'm praying for you in this season. I'm definitely praying for you in this season, for you and your family in this time of bereavement. And as soon as, we get over that hump, we'll be back sitting to the table getting things done. But God is getting ready to do a new thing for many of us. We have to believe it, but then we have to work the gift that he has given us. And many of us have the gift that he's given us. We're just not working it. And some of us are working it, but we're not working it properly. We're working it for the wrong game. We got to flip that thing, you guys. So yeah. So I love y'all. I love you guys. I love y'all. I love y'all. I thank y'all for listening to me. Because again, this was just a quick little message that I wanted to come on, and I wanted to talk to my chosen ones, to the people that have been chosen for such a time as this, for the ones that know they are chosen, but they are battling with where they're sitting at right now. It is time for you to go in your prayer closet and pray about what God is doing in your life, because I promise you there is somebody that's waiting for you to get in, including me, that's waiting for us to get to where we need to be so we can do the right thing. They're waiting. Have you ever spoken to someone and they say, I needed that message, I needed that word? It's because God has chosen you for such a time as this. So have an amazing, absolutely. The more you move, the more he works. You got to. I am a living witness to that, y'all. Me. The more I move, the more he works. The more I trust his word and I do the one thing he asks me to do, he begins to open up the doors for me to do other things. So if you're waiting for the one thing to happen for you, you got to do the one thing God has asked you to do. Got it? He's not going to give you 100 things to do if you're not even, and Prophetess Marie talked about this earlier, as a matter of fact. You got to do the one thing first. When he do the one thing, a lot of people say, oh my God, you're so busy and you so this. And I'm like, well, it's not, I don't consider it busy. I just consider it kingdom business. And to God be the glory on the doors that he's opening. But I just know that he can trust me with what he's given me, because he knows I am going to complete the assignment that he's given me. And it may only be the one assignment. So you have to be ready to complete the assignment he's given you. And once he's given it to you, I promise you, when you complete one, he'll give you another one to do. You just got to complete the first one. But yeah, all of that good stuff is said and done. I hope you guys have an amazing Wednesday night. I love each and every one of you. I love you guys. I love you. 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 I'm just trying to wait for the comments to finish so I can get off, because of course they are a few minutes slower, a few seconds slower than what I can see at the time. So I would hate to cut somebody off if somebody had something to say. But yeah, we're going to do this thing together, y'all. Right. Absolutely, Marie. Will you be ready? You got to be ready. You have to be ready. And if you're not ready, it's okay. But I promise you, you got to get ready. Excuse me. You have to get ready. You have to get ready. And getting ready takes a process, y'all. Don't think what anybody does just happen overnight. It takes a real process, and we still be processing some of this stuff as we're doing the process. So don't look at somebody else path of life and the things that God is giving them or rewarding them for. You don't know what they had to go through to get to where they are now. Don't look at nobody's walk. Focus on yours. Focus on, connect with the right people so you can be to where you need to be. And God will do that part anyway. You ever said you wanted to meet somebody or somebody that's doing the same thing or whatever, and God just opened up the door for that to happen? He'll do that. I've seen it happen because he's done it in my life. But I have to stay on the course and on of what he's given me. I can't go do nothing nobody else doing. I have to stay. The assignment he's giving me, I'm gonna do that assignment. I can't do nobody else's assignment at all. So to my chosen people, continue to push, continue to move forward, continue to know that you have been chosen for this. Don't throw in the towel. Don't abort your assignment. Continue to push forward. That's the only way. And even if you have to take a break, it's okay. But don't break too long to where you stop. Don't stop. Keep going. Keep pushing, because there is somebody waiting for you. I love each and every one of you.